Doge, the meme of the 2010s. It's a meme that's actually stuck with us pretty well, and when we did that video that kind of balanced all the memes from the last, decades and stuff, that was one that was pretty high up consistently throughout the lifetime of modern memes, modern memology, if you will. So we're gonna hear Comment Awards review on the Doge meme. So also let me know, keep letting me know if the background is distracting at all. Just from video games, concept art that I'm choosing. That's why they're all mountainous and whatever. Alright, so let's get into it. Play.
The year 2020 has arrived. The 2010s have ended. Everyone is reflecting on the past decade. The same way the internet adores those meme calendars which analyze each year by the memes popular in each month. A new analytical question, which couldn't be asked at the end of the last decade, raised for the first time the idea of the meme of the decade.
Right.
The greatest, most influential and maybe longest living meme, not to say dog, of the 2010s. And we are not just talking about a good boy. We are talking about the goodest boy.
The goodest of
and
boys.
why is this the goodest
Why,
boy?
though?
Because this is a meme dog.
Because-
The one meme dog that has transcended meme lore. For many, the most deserving meme of this title is Doge, an image first
Doge.
captured in 2010. The meme has endlessly developed over the years, from its wholesome emergence in
Too much
2013 to the present ironic form. Am I just talking about some random dog that someone took a funny picture of? Yes, but so much more. Let's
Yeah.
start out with the actual word, Doge. The character Doge was created from a photo of a Shiba Inu dog named Kabosu, uploaded by Japanese kindergarten teacher Atsuko Sato to her personal blog on February 23rd,
Really?
2010.
I didn't even know that. I had no idea we knew whose dog this was.
Because she knew she had a duty to share that face with the world. But a few months later the picture was posted on Reddit, on r/ads. Soon, Doge became all the rage. Everyone wanted to pet Doge, snuggle Doge, be Doge, daily Doge, you Doge videos, pictures of Doge wearing outfits. You couldn't connect to Wi-Fi without seeing a Doge in a scarf. But, unexpectedly,
What's the heck? Rub-a-hub? It's fucking booty face.
Kabosu had nothing to do with the term Doge, which she would only be associated with when she became a meme 3 years later. The term itself is simply a clever misspelling of the word dog in which an E is tacked onto the end of the word.
we
To give it
didn't
the
even-
innocent and
we
cute
didn't.
atmosphere usually associated with dogs. It might sound strange for those who know Doge
Oh,
memes today,
God.
but yes, the first association the internet had when they saw Kabosu was cuteness and innocence. Doge has become the go-to word for any dog. Now meet Kabosu, staring at you from the side with a little bit of the spunky attitude. But with this picture, people wanted to communicate, to share words. And what better font to be paired with such a beautiful Doge than Comic Sans? Every elementary school's favorite font. Generally speaking, Doge memes were originally wholesome. Influenced by the Tumblr blog Shiba Confessions, they consisted of Doge originally depicting the thoughts of the dog in broken
Concern.
English using short phrases floating around it,
What you
expressing
doing?
childish thoughts through broken English. Excessive use of words such as very, much, wow and such, in addition to colorful
Such a
text.
weight.
In the beginning, the main focus of the meme was the format. Many of the Doge memes use the famous original image. However, it was common to find formats featuring a variety of images of Shiba Inu dogs as well as other dog breeds. The only requirement was that the Doge had to be cute. Only later will the famous image become the center of the meme, with the format eventually fading away. The memes that were loyal to the original image began
These
playing more
hoes ain't loyal.
with it over time. For example, they began editing Doge's face on top of other famous characters, then using the famous format to express the character's thoughts.
But to be fair, now we've seen enough of this video at the very start. To be fair, that this is basically the lifetime of a lot of memes. That they start with the original idea or original post, and then they just slightly change over time. And if they're gonna be have longevity, they have to grow with meme culture, which is a very important thing of memes. That if it's gonna stand the test of time, it's got to be able to be applied with other new memes, intertwining them. Okay, so
The lack
Just
of
saying.
wholesomeness in those variants opened the door for weirder and wackier edits which, while still using the same format, aimed to create contrast between the innocence of Doge and the lack of it in the subject of the meme. The peak of Doge was in late 2013, when it was already famous for both the image and the language it uses. Took over the entire internet. Memes, animations, fan art, merchandise, and games were created, inspired by the dog. It became so popular that YouTube even created an Easter egg within the site. Anyone who typed Doge meme into the search bar was treated to a Doge style result page. But it doesn't work anymore. And trust me, we tried many times. YouTube do better. But fame for the Doge didn't come without controversy. Because no celebrity is a true celebrity until they have a death hoax. It turns out our good Doge wasn't dead. It was all some sort of evil prank. But in the midst of this death hoax, some information came to light. Something that nobody was prepared for. On Cabosu's Instagram, this video was posted with the caption, "Cabosu is okay, she is alive." I don't care that somebody told the lie that Cabosu is dead for April Fool's Day, but one important thing for me is Cabosu is a girl. She is a female dog. In other words, Doge is a huge Then things got weird. And I mean really weird. Remember Bitcoin? It was that thing that the world was going crazy about a couple of years ago.
Some people are still into the cryptocurrency, yeah?
For those who don't know what Bitcoin is, which is everyone. And if you say you understand it, you're lying.
You don't.
Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency without a, never mind. It doesn't matter. On a Bitcoin forum, a user called Dogecoin started a thread titled Dogecoin. Very currency, many coin. Wow, V1.1 released. Now if you're thinking, a satirical cryptocurrency based on a popular meme, that couldn't possibly actually become a thing, then you are not familiar with the meme community. Slowly, Dogecoin grew with Facebook pages, Twitter accounts, all while steadily increasing a following. Soon tech news sites were talking about Dogecoin, further legitimizing and increasing the value of the once a joke currency. The value peaked at $400.
Wow.
And who said memes weren't worth anything in the real world? This is just one example of the sheer power of the mighty Doge. Doge has been used by members of Congress to make fun of their opposition. And one would think that after politicians would start using a meme, it would be dead forever. But Doge trudged on. The meme faded away in the following years, without any major developments or mainstream breakthroughs. 2017, however, was its turning point. It's unclear when exactly the meme community stopped memeing Doge for its cuteness, but evidence points at 2017 as the year that ironic Doge memes were first created. Doge became a breeding ground for launching many types of memes into existence. Countless contemporary memes we laugh at today have been associated with Doge at one time or another. On March 26th, the famous OK Doge meme was posted on iFunny and would later inspire the creation of the OK Buddy genre. On August 4th, the first liquefied Doge meme was posted on Facebook, referencing the Letukan has arrived meme. Whenever the transition happened, it revolutionized the way the meme was used. Doge would even intersect with OK Boomer. Check out that video in the description. Shameless plug. Over the following years, endless experiments were made on the poor character. Photoshop edits, deep frying, impact font, dark and edgy humor, parodies, historical jokes such as with the famous disaster Doge meme, and even a lot of crossovers with other memes. For example, Karen took the kids was never associated with Doge until the meme adopted it. It even created its own sub-meme, Trap Doge, in which Doge's face is seen in various unnatural places, which he then blames on Karen, his divorcee, for trapping him there as a way of preventing him from seeing his kids again. Another attribute that is for some reason associated with Doge is foot fetish. In fact, there are so many attributes and characters associated with the character in its contemporary form that those became over time a genre of themselves, called Doge lore. Developed by the eponymous subreddit and the Doge lore wiki. Doge lore is some sort of a cinematic universe populated by Doge and Doge related characters, such as Walter and Cheems. Being a derivative of ironic Doge memes, those don't actually commit to irony at all. Many of the Doge lore stories and the interactions between the characters can be surreal, edgy, dramatic, plain stupid, and even wholesome. They can refer to real events, contemporary memes or nothing but their own lore.
No!
Many of them even use those stories to convey certain messages, be it negative or positive.
That's real shit.
The history of Doge can tell us a lot about the history of our community in the past decade. Doge has both been inspired by the ever-changing trends in the memescape, and has influenced and changed it in its own ways. Doge is the symbol of the essence of a meme. Heck, your mom probably pictures Doge in her head when she gazes past your 10 GB folder on your desktop labeled meme. This one Shiba Inu dog has sparked more smiles than any other dog to grace the planet. It's a meme of 1,000 faces, and will forever be remembered as the best meme to come out of the decade. There is only one thing left to say about it. Wow. Such meme.
Wow. Such meme. That's a really good review of the Doge meme. I think it's a good popular one. Alright? I think it's a good popular one. Now, it's got respect, the Doge meme. It's got impact. It's got comedy. Okay? It's feeling like all of the sections needed to be one of the best memes of the decade. It's got longevity, man, though, which is really important. It's got to be able to die and be resurrected, repurposed. That's really important. It's a good meme. So cool. Wow. And it has inspired a lot. I will give you that. I just didn't see it coming, man. I didn't see it coming. I think Shrek memes still probably have a little bit more of a following. I think it's a little bit more popular. I think Doge needs just a little bit more popularity, you know, because even like, oh, that guy talking about Pepe the Frog. Yeah, the Frog even, I think has a bigger following than Doge. It's just less wholesome. And wholesome is important, you know, because it makes it more widely acceptable. Like he was even talking like your mom probably even knows who Doge is. That's true. And like same thing with like Pepe the Frog has like a lot of confusion because a lot of people think that that's like a symbol for like Nazis and some shit like that. People still talking about that like all the time. I have no idea what they're talking about. That like existed. I remember that existed for a while. That's a good contender though. That's a good contender. I want to see a video about the Shrek and Pepe the Frog. Those are the two other ones I think that could take the spot. But that's definitely a good one. Anywho's, and I'll holler at y'all. Maybe time will tell. You know, maybe we're too close to the end of the decade to even tell. But that's a good review. Anyways, I'll holler at y'all. Peace.